Hey everybody, what is going on? My name is Buddy Blackford and welcome to the second After Effects tutorial. Today in this tutorial we're going to be learning a little bit about the preferences. I'll pull up my preferences so you can see what you should possibly have, but it will differ for everybody. It depends on how your computer is. And then I'll give you a little bit of tips and then possibly go over the tools panel if we have enough time up here, and I'll let you know like the hotkeys and stuff. So the first thing we're going to go to is edit preferences, and then you can just go to general. That'll be the starting point. The first thing you want to do in like any program is set up your preferences, or else everything's going to be all screwed up and it's going to be a little harder to work, or things are going to be slow, or you can't see things, whatever. You get the drift. Okay, so you can check out here, and you can, if you want to, you can pause the video and make sure that you have these ones checked here. Most of these are default. It saves your preferences, so I'm not sure which ones really were default, but I definitely unchecked show tooltips because I got sick of that popping up every time. Okay, we'll go to previews, and I left everything how it was here. This is all default. Here's display. Here's the import, and it might be a little boring going through these, so maybe I'll tell a little story while I'm doing it about this woodchuck encounter I had today. So just pause the video if you want to do the checks, like set up your check boxes or your times or whatever, or I'll just go slow enough that you can actually do it within the time as I'm telling the story and everything, so you can hear it. So we went to the store, to this farm, and I had to smash fence posts in to build a fence for cows so they didn't get out. And we're just smashing away, and all of a sudden this woodchuck comes running out of nowhere, and I yell to the guy I'm working with, "Hey, there's a woodchuck coming after you," and he just runs away screaming like it was funny. I don't know, he just ran away screaming. And that story wasn't as funny as I thought it was gonna be, but I guess it'll have to suffice for now because that's all I could think of. So here we got the medium disk cache here. Every once in a while you might want to empty the disk cache. It basically speeds up After Effects every once in a while. I think it's all like slow on you. If that's something you can try to speed it up. And normally when you choose a choose your folder for your cache to go to, you want to usually go to the SSD. So I could make one on my SSD, and new folder, AE temp, and I can select that, hit OK, and now it'll go to my SSD and it'll be a lot faster. These I just left the same. Video preview, I left this how it was. Appearance, and I left this how it was also. Most of the preferences you can just leave how they are. I'm pretty sure autosave isn't turned on, so you may want to check autosave projects, and I put every 10 minutes. I have found that works pretty well, because sometimes 10 minutes of work is a lot of stuff, and if you've animated like 100 points or something like that, or put a bunch of effects on, and you're not going to remember, and your computer just randomly crashes for no reason, then you will be happy that the autosave is there. Also, you want to always save like all the time. Like anytime there's a star up here, it means your project isn't saved. So you can see it up here by the name. Hit Control S, or you can go to File and then Save. But that's one of the things that you always want to do, and you'll learn it once you're computer program crashes a few times, because it always happens. Here's multiprocessing, and I like to turn mine on. I have 8 cores in my CPU, and it's one of the AMD 8-core somethings or another. So I reserved 2 for the other applications, and then had 2 gigabytes. So this usually helps me render faster, but just so you know, not all the time does it render faster. So this helps most of the time, but not all the time. And here's audio. I didn't mess with this. Here's more audio. I didn't mess with that either. So I'll hit OK.